Hi, Steve here. Here's a feature that we've added to our Australian Race Radar in October. It is the top rated. Currently, up until now, we've had where you could pick the races here, get the cards, select the races. You could either select all the races for that meeting, or you could go into the individual races. Well, you still have that feature, obviously, that's the main feature, but we have added the top rated. We've had this for a long time in our English Rate the Races software, which is similar to this, and now what we've added, as I said, is the top rated first, second and top three. So if I had the top rated ticked and scan, this gives us the top rated horse for each race for the day. Okay, so at a glance we know what the top rated horse is in Bathurst Race 1 or Taree Race 2. We can see the top rated horse right through. Now, a feature that I've been using and doing it manually is I'd like to look at the top rated horse if it is 15 points more than the second rated horse. So this is where we mark the amount of points difference we want, in this case 15, and the top rated, and we click scan. And we can see here now that Bathurst Race 1 has a horse that's 15 rated more than the second, Race 3 and Race 4. So if we wanted to be a little bit more selective, we could go to 25 points, and it will only bring up the horses that are 25 points higher rated than the second, and consequently through the list. Also, we have the option of having the top two horses first and second rated showing. So once again we scan. The blue line now is for obviously depicting that the number one horse is rated 25 points or more than the second. And so now we've got the top two horses for every race, and we can go to top three and it will show us the top three horses in each race, and also the ones that are at 25, where the top rated is 25 points more than the second one. Okay, so that's the new feature that's been added. Back to 15. So you've got that there now to use. One other feature that I just want to quickly show you is if you wanted to put this into Excel so you can, at a later date, you can have a look. You could always scroll right to the bottom, and you could export it in a CSV file. That's fine, but the only problem with that, using that option, is you don't get the highlighted races, so you'd have to go through and have a look yourself and see the difference. Otherwise, what you could do is you can highlight, if you've got Excel on your computer, highlight the races. Got to be careful here because we've got 3 days races here. But just for example, we'll go down to the end of Kalgoorlie. Okay, so if we right click and copy and then open an Excel sheet, a new one, and we could paste in here and just spread it out a bit. Now we have all of our ratings in an Excel spreadsheet. So if we wanted to say we could go in here and put finish, and then win price, place price, and so you could keep good records of that and just save that, and you can see there that the blue is still there, so you know the races that had the 15 point difference top rated horse. So that's just something extra you can do with this new addition to Australia Race Radar. As I said, this does well the 15 plus, and one other rule that I like to use, if I just scroll down, is if it's 15 rated plus, I like here we can see here in race 5 here, the top rated is at 47 points, and the second, and yes, it's 47 points, and there's more than 15 points difference to the second horse. But I like the top rated horse to be 50 or higher. It just means the higher the rating, the better quality the race and the horse is. So that's just something I like to do. And I also touched in the first video, if we just toggle between the top rated and the third rated, you'll see the little arrows appear here. If we were to click on that button here, now we can see the highest rated horses are at the top. So if we wanted to look at, we might say we want to do the horses that are rated 80 or plus, well then we can just use this toggle here to find out who are the top rated horses racing. Keep in mind though, with Australia Race Radar, it's usually doing up to 3 or 4 days in advance. So like here it's got Bendigo, well that race is not today, it's tomorrow. So that's just one thing you've got to keep in mind if you're using that button there. We can sort by jockey too, so we can see all the jockeys that all the horses that Zac Spain is on, all the ones that William Pike's on, for example. You can do it sort alphabetically. And to get it all back in order, you just push scan again, and we're back to the first race meetings of the day. So thanks for watching this, and I hope you enjoy Australia Race Radar. If you get it, it does every race meeting in Australia, and a lot of these aren't covered. So if you've got a local meeting, it'll still be covered in Australia. Just before I go, I just want to add, since October 2019 now, Australia Race Radar is web-based, so it means you can use it on your iPad, your iPhone, your phone, your PC, your Mac, wherever you can access Australia Race Radar, because it's cloud-based now, so it's with you wherever you go. So if you're at the track, you can still bring up the races and have a look at the ratings. Okay, thanks for that. This is Steve signing off. Hoping you have a good one. Goodbye.